everyone, it's Luvstar. Welcome back to my series, Luvstar's Art Diary. Today's episode 3, I think, and I have a lot of things to discuss today, so today's episode might be pretty long, so I hope you guys are ready to just sit down and relax with me and chat. So, if you don't know what my Art Diary series is, it's basically just a place where I sit down and chat with you guys for a while, and I just talk about whatever's been going on with my art, or my YouTube channel, or anything of the sort, and where I answer some of your guys' questions at the end. So, let's just jump straight into things. I have a few things to discuss with you guys. The first thing I wanted to mention is actually the shirt that I'm wearing, which, let's see if I can show you. So here's what it looks like. And it also has a back. I'm not sure if you were really able to see that, but I'm gonna put up some pictures for you guys because this shirt is actually something that I designed and drew all by hand. So I'm gonna be playing a little speed paint of the whole drawing process for this t-shirt before we get into the main speed paint, which is gonna be something else, so stay tuned. There's gonna be 2 speed paints today, and so yeah, this drawing, I named it Harajuku Dreams because so here's the backstory. I really wanted to get a t-shirt that kind of had this like kawaii theme, I guess, and was just like really decorated and, you know, kind of like Japanese fashion themed, but also super cute. But I couldn't really find anything that I was like looking for specifically, so I just decided to draw my own t-shirt design and then get it made. So I did that, and it took me so long to get this drawing finished because it's so detailed and I had to draw so many different things, but it was so much fun because I hardly draw in this sort of style, and I had a lot of fun making it and designing it. It took so long, and I am super happy with how it came out. I also made it available on my Etsy shop and my other shop on my website, luvstark.com. If you shop on my website, you can actually get the shirt for a little bit cheaper just because I don't have to pay Etsy fees. So if you want to get the shirt for yourself, you totally can. It's available on both my Etsy shop and my website. So go check that out if you're interested. I made it available for anyone else who might want to have their own shirt like this. But yeah, so it was just something I made kind of for fun because I just wanted a shirt like this, and I'm super happy with how it came out, and I wanted to share it with you guys just to see what you guys think. I guess on the topic of Etsy, I can just quickly share my other drawing that I made. So I actually made a new sticker design, and this one's Minecraft themed. So I made these little creeper stickers, and they kind of looked like they were thinking and pondering about something, so I made them say overthinking. And yeah, so it's just a really simple creeper design that I drew, and I made it into a sticker. So you can get a holographic or a matte version. It's also available on my Etsy. I only sell stickers on my Etsy, not luvstark.com. So if you want to get some stickers, that's where you can find them. But anyways, that's enough of that. Let's get into some of the more interesting topics perhaps. So now that that speed paint's over with, I'm going to show you guys my other speed paint, which is going to be the illustration that I made for my new Minecraft series, The Twilight Jungle. So if you haven't watched it, it's about basically me living as a cat in the jungle, and there's a twist. I'm actually going to be kind of interacting a lot with the Twilight Forest dimension in that mod, or that series. So yeah, the main themes of the playthrough is basically me being a cat, me being in the jungle, and the Twilight Forest. Also, there's like dinosaurs, which is also a pretty big part of it. So yeah, I'm super happy with how the first episode came out. It just came out a few days ago, and I'm really excited to continue the series. I had so much fun making the first episode, like you would not believe how fun it was. So I'm currently working on episode 2, currently editing it, and I made an illustration for this series, as I usually do with all my Minecraft series. So this is going to be used I think I'm going to use it for the thumbnail of the movie, because of course, in the theme of my 100 Days as a Mermaid series, I did decide to make Twilight Jungle be a movie at the end as well, since it is 100 days. So I wanted to make a super cool illustration for this piece because I just wanted it to have like a super epic mystical vibe, and I wanted it to be colorful and glittery and sparkly, and I kind of wanted it to be of like my character holding a battle axe, and kind of like the background would be an in-between of both the jungle and the Twilight Forest dimension, but in a more like abstract way. So yeah, that's kind of the main things that I wanted to explore with this piece. I also wanted to play around with a coloring technique that I haven't been using since I was, oh my gosh, since like a few years now, because I kind of abandoned this technique ever since I moved to using Photoshop to draw. But before, when I was using Paint Tool Sai, I would do this thing where I would basically before I colored and rendered my drawings, I would put down a layer of just like a very vibrant color, usually like a teal color, sometimes like pink or purple, and then I would paint over that base color with my actual colors. And because of the brush that I had on Sai, it would create this really cool mixed color effect. I don't really know how to describe it, but it made my pieces always so vibrant and colorful and very like playful in the colors, and I really liked that look. When I first switched over to Photoshop, I tried to recreate this effect, but it was really difficult because Photoshop brushes just kind of blend differently than Sai. I was never really able to find a way to recreate this effect, so I kind of abandoned that technique and had to develop new ones over time once I switched to Photoshop. But I decided to just kind of give it a shot with this one, since now I'm a lot more comfortable with using my basic brushes, and I would say I kind of did a pretty good job. I don't know, I think it looks pretty good and kind of pretty similar to my old effect on Sai, so I'm super happy about that because it honestly works really well with certain color palettes. Specifically when I use a lot of purple and teal and, you know, kind of my main color palette. It doesn't work as well when I'm using maybe more warm colors or such, but I think that's just because I'm more used to using cool colors. But anyway, that's a little art ramble. Yeah, I just wanted to share that I was kind of using like an old new technique for this piece when I was coloring, so I'm super excited to show that to you guys. So yeah, keep an eye out for like how I color if you're curious. So I laid down some teal colors, some purple colors first, and then I drew over it with my main colors. It created a pretty interesting effect in the end. There's definitely a lot more color variation than usual, so I'm super happy about that. Overall, I think the piece turned out really nice. I'm super happy with it. I like the pose, the expression, I like the background. It all came together pretty nicely, so honestly no major complaints with this piece. Luckily, I didn't have another forest dweller situation, because that one, my goodness, I had to redo the illustration 3 times. That was wow. So yeah, it went pretty good. I'm really happy with how the background came out. I did kind of a mix. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to see this until way later into the speed paint, but I'm just going to say it really quickly that I did kind of like a mixed media. I photo bashed a little bit and then I painted over it, and it was pretty cool. So yeah, super happy with how the background came out too. But anyway, I know you guys can't see that part yet, so I won't talk about it in too much detail, but yeah, just keep an eye out if you were curious about the artwork. So I also did have to draw leaves again, and if you guys watch my forest dweller drawing video, you'll know that I kind of struggled with painting my leaves last time, but this time I used a proper leaf brush, and that was a game changer because I didn't have to like, oh my gosh, it was just such a smooth process. I was able to like render the leaves properly this time and everything looked good. So yeah, I think I did a better job with that, and yeah, just overall pretty happy with it. I also did use some coloring techniques for kind of like the rendering that was a bit inspired by an artist called Ruanjia. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but he's a really amazing artist, like a masterful artist, and he has this really cool technique where when he paints, he uses a lot of very thin brushstrokes and kind of carves out his paintings with very, very thin brushstrokes. And I love that technique. I think it's super interesting. You can really just see all the little strokes within his illustrations. And I have tried that a few times, especially in my old, this is kind of like a fantasy themed not fantasy, it was kind of like a self-portrait that I did, but it was cyberpunk themed. So it's like kind of self-portrait, not exactly reality, but it was based off of a photograph of me. So I used Ruanjia's technique for that, so you can see a lot of brushstrokes in that piece, and I kind of did the same thing with this piece, not throughout the entire drawing I don't think, but I did do it with the leaves and the battle axe and like, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, did a few different techniques for this piece, super happy with how it came out. I guess that's it for that. So yeah, do I think it represents the series pretty well? I think so. I think the colors are definitely a little bit more playful and not super accurate to the actual series, but it's like, it's mystical and I really like how it turned out. So yeah, I'm happy with it either way. So I'm excited to have that be on the thumbnail for the movie. I really love how the mermaid thumbnail came out for the movie with the artwork. I was so nervous to have an artwork as a thumbnail for a Minecraft video because you don't really see that often. And I was like, are people gonna like not want to click on it because it has art or something? But it seems like people did like the movie, and I did get a few comments of people saying they really liked the thumbnail, so I guess I'll try it again for the next movie, and I'll keep it a little theme because it's nice. It's like you get to really see the finished result, all the episodes combined with the illustration kind of as a poster child. So I really like that idea in the first place. I will definitely keep up with that. I also wanted to discuss a few things that I've planned for my Minecraft channel and my art channel, this one. So a few future video ideas. So I'll just give you guys a few sneak peeks. I don't want to spoil too much, but I have a pretty fun Minecraft video planned. I'm going to be working on another resource pack. It's going to be another hotbar texture pack, and it's going to be so cute. You guys are going to love it. I'm also going to be doing a pretty fun video. It's to go along with the resource pack. It's not a build tutorial, but it is going to be pretty adorable. I think you guys are really gonna like it. It's gonna be more of a creative video. I'm super excited to show you what I made. Oh, it's gonna be so awesome. I just need to get the resource pack done and then I can show you guys. So super excited for that. Oh my gosh. Just my hint is, if you like colors, you're gonna love this video. So yeah, that's one thing I'm planning. I'm also going to be making, this is very different than what I usually post on my Minecraft channel, but I'm gonna be doing kind of like a video essay, I guess. I have this topic that has been stuck with me for so long, and I originally filmed me rambling about it like one night really late. I was like going to bed, and I couldn't stop thinking about this topic, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get up and record, and it was a rambly mess. I sounded tired and just like not good, and I don't think I really had a coherent point. I did explain my topic, but it was just kind of incoherent, so I was like, I scrapped that. I just kind of forgot about that idea in the first place for a while, and then I recently started to just one day pick up my phone and write down some words for the script. It's what it came out to be. I just kind of wrote down some random thoughts about this topic, and it ended up turning into me while I was cooking in the kitchen. I was just typing on my phone a script because all these thoughts were coming back to me, and all my so I'm gonna be doing a bit of a video essay since I wrote down this giant freaking essay. So I want to tell you guys about that. It's about Minecraft. It's a little bit deep, I guess, so it's gonna be kind of a more heavy video. It's nothing too serious or anything. It's like, honestly, it's pretty dumb when you really think about it, but anyway, I still wanted to make a video about it, so that's gonna be coming out hopefully within the next few weeks. I have to record the voiceover, but I'm pretty excited to share that. I never really make those types of videos, so I thought I'll give it a shot. I think sometimes Minecraft video essays can be really critical of the game, so this one is definitely not going to be like a Minecraft critique. It's just kind of yeah, I guess I won't spoil it for you guys, so sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat about what the topic may be, but if you want to take a guess, you can leave a comment. But yeah, so that's a video I have planned. For the art channel, I have some more redesigns planned. I actually want to do another LPS one. I also want to redraw some old art, which is something I haven't done in years. I haven't redrawn any art in so long, and I thought I could do that for a video, so I have to see what drawing I even want to redraw. I think the main reason I don't even do it is just because I don't really want to redraw any of my old drawings, but we'll see if I find anything. I want to do that because it sounds like a fun thing to do. I also wanted to redraw or redesign some old characters that I haven't used in ages. I practically called them deleted characters, so I want to kind of revive them and just share them with you guys, because it's like a group of characters that I used to love, and then I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of stopped caring about them, so I want to see if I can maybe give them some updated designs and tell you guys about them. So yeah, basically just have some redesigns planned and redraws and stuff, but I'm super excited for that. And I think I also have a few other things for my art channel that I can't remember right now, but you guys will see. So yeah, that's what is gonna be coming up in the future. And yeah, so the last thing I'll mention for in terms of current events before we get into the questions is super random. I just wanted to tell you guys because I've been so excited about this, and it's because I finally got Cyberpunk 2077. So I'm sure most of you guys know it's a video game. It's Cyberpunk themed. I love Cyberpunk. If you can't tell by my posters, they're actually like a lot of them are Cyberpunk 2077. I love Cyberpunk. It's like my favorite media theme ever, like genre of media, I guess. I also love fantasy, but Cyberpunk is really up there. Like, I probably love it more than fantasy at this point. So I have never played Cyberpunk, and I kind of strayed away from it for the first like 4 years since it came out. It came out in 2020, right? I didn't play it because I knew it was so buggy, and also because it was expensive, and I didn't want to put down $60 for a buggy game. So I just kind of forgot about it for a while, but then I like heard around the internet that they like fixed it recently. And by recently I mean like almost a year ago now, and I was like, okay, well, it's 50% off, I might as well just buy it. So I did, very spontaneously, and now I might be addicted, okay? I'm like itching to play. I really want to play, so I'm gonna play after I record this video for like 3 hours probably. Okay, I'm not gonna try to play that long. I need to control myself because I'm ruining my sleep schedule, but oh my gosh, I just can't get enough of this freaking game. It's so good. Also, one of the characters that died in the story, I sobbed. I was so upset. I'm still so upset. Like, for the next few days after that happened, every time I loaded up the game, I felt so sad. This is the first time I've ever experienced such a, like, distraught reaction to a fictional character dying. So this game has me, like, in a freaking chokehold right now, and I love it. It's so fun. Everything is so much fun, and it checks all my boxes for a game because it's like customizable. You get to customize your character, you get to have like cute clothes and go shopping. I've been like running around the city just going to all the clothing stores, going on shopping sprees. It's so much fun. I love everything. The combat is super good. The characters are super good. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm sorry for rambling about this, but I just, wow, I'm so happy. Anyway, so that's all the topics I wanted to discuss. There is one more thing I wanted to say really quick before we get into the questions. First of all, thank you all so much for leaving your questions. I wasn't expecting to get so many, so thank you all so much. I really do appreciate that you guys are interested in, you know, hearing what I have to say. It really does make me very, very happy. And it just makes me feel very connected with you guys, and that we can have a bit of a conversation. So, and secondly, I wanted to give a shout out to an amazing artist who drew me some fan art, and also I am super fond of their art, and their art style is super amazing. So their name is Tarafel. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but I think that's how you say it, Tarafel. I'll put some of their artwork up on the screen so you guys can look, and definitely go check them out. I'm gonna have some links in the description for their DeviantArt. And yeah, so just wanted to give a big thank you to Tarafel for giving me some fan art and also for being a supporter of the channel. Alright, so that is everything I wanted to mention. So now it's finally time to get on with the questions. I'm gonna try to answer as many as I can. So if you see me look down, I'm looking at my phone. So let's begin. Dankuch Battle asks, since you just started a new series, I was curious if you ever considered trying some different survival games in a similar 100-day format. Games like Vintage Story, for example, are actually really similar in gameplay and theme to your Celtic series. Also, since you have your own OC world and lore, would you ever consider using creative mode or external tools to rebuild a city or location based off of that world? I love that question. In terms of the first one, I am a strictly Minecraft YouTube channel for my Minecraft channel, duh. So I am not going to be playing any other games on there. Like I might do one game for like a stream or something, but like everything else is just strictly Minecraft. I don't really have any interest in recording any other games, and I've never played Vintage Story. I'll look into that because I don't even know what that is, but I'll look into it. But in terms of videos, I definitely won't be doing any other games except for Minecraft. The good thing about Minecraft is that when you play a new mod pack, it's kind of like playing a different game anyway, so that's that. And for the OC world thing, I've actually done that in the past. When I was a kid and when I had a bunch of free time, I actually used to rebuild like different cities in my OC world in Minecraft, and that's kind of how I started to develop my OCs in the first place. And I was actually through Minecraft because my first ever OC, Neptune, if you guys remember in my video I mentioned that I made her originally for Minecraft roleplay, and that was because I was building up a world for this roleplay in Minecraft. It was like a city. And that's kind of how it all started. I just kept growing upon that, and it eventually turned into this whole city. It's called Casting Hall, which still exists, and we had a whole bunch of things there. It was really awesome. It was on a Minecraft server though. I was the only one building on it, but it was on a server, and it shut down. I don't have the world anymore. I'm so sad about that. But yeah, that's actually how I first started to make my OC world in the first place. It was actually through Minecraft, funnily enough. I've tried to do it a few more times in single player afterwards, but after losing that world, I was kind of like not ready to start a new project, and then I don't have time for that anymore. Building stuff like that takes so much time. I think I worked on that city for like over a year, or maybe 2 even. So yeah, I would really love to do that as like a creative project. Maybe it would be a fun thing to do as a series, because then I could tell you guys about the like lore in the world as I build, and it could be like a multi-part series. So maybe I would try to do that if I can kind of make it into like a YouTube thing, because otherwise I really would not have any time for it. So yeah, but honestly, I would love to do that again, so maybe I'll consider doing a YouTube series about that. L3 Oi to if asks, what's your favorite part about being a Minecraft content creator? I think it's to be able to play Minecraft so much because, you know, I don't really have that much time to play video games outside of when I'm doing YouTube, and luckily I get to play Minecraft while I make my videos, so that's probably my favorite part. And since I love Minecraft so much, it just makes me so happy. So yeah, I think it's just being able to play Minecraft and like kind of tell stories through Minecraft too, which is, you know, it's something I've been doing since I was a little kid. So yeah, just really fulfills a like creative part of me, you know? I Has Tigers asks, are you in any fashion subcultures, and or what is your style? Also, is the K in your username part of or from Decorake or Decorake? I would consider myself to be a part of kind of like the 2000s emo scene subculture in terms of fashion. I don't really have like that much of an extensive wardrobe at the moment. I really don't have that many clothes. You know, when I get older, I want to get more clothes, but like right now I don't really have the money to buy all that. But I'm definitely a huge fan of scene mo and like 2000s fashion. Not really Y2K, but just kind of like more like retro, not retro, oh my gosh. Yeah, pretty much just 2000s. I just like the old school stuff. And I also like sometimes I'm into kind of more like futuristic type of clothing, but that's a little bit more rare for me to like, because I'm very particular about the type of futuristic clothing I like. And I wouldn't really wear that, I don't think. I think my personal style is more just like, you know, scene mo, stuff like that. So yeah. Also, the K part of my name is kind of related to Decorake, because K, I looked it up, according to Google, you know, I'm no expert, but according to what I looked up online, K actually is a Japanese word that means like system or style, and it's a kind of like a categorization system that Japanese subcultures take on, like VK, Visual K, Decador K, Fairy K, stuff like that. They're all kind of like different systems, or systems as in like styles of clothes and fashions. So I use that word because I consider like my like my art stuff and like my YouTube channel kind of to be part of a system, like my own original style. And it's just kind of like, it means like this is my Luvstar style. So this channel and like my art is within this like style that's like particularly unique to myself, if that makes sense. So if I was a type of fashion subculture, it would be called Luvstar K, you know? Does that make sense? I hope it does. Multi-Fandom Studios asks, so how do you come up with the idea for your new 100 series? So I came up with that idea a while ago. It was just kind of a thing I jotted down in my notes as like I wanted to do a jungle series, just kind of because I think Minecraft jungles are pretty cool, and it just kind of turned into this whole other thing where I really incorporated a lot of different elements into it. But I usually get these ideas just by I don't know, I guess it just is what I'm interested in. My jungle theme originally came from when I was taking some like B-roll shots for my mermaid world, my mermaid series, and I was in a jungle for a part of it, and I was just looking around. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful in this jungle, and I kind of wanted to make a playthrough in it. So that's kind of what sparked it. But yeah, I included a lot more elements into it just based off of what I like. And yeah, my Bebe8105 asks, will you be making any mod showcases videos in the future? I would love to see what ones you found for fantasy and cottagecore mods. I've actually made a few mod showcases in the past. I have a playlist on my Minecraft channel for that, and I've done, I think, like 2 or 3. I think I've done 3 showcases. I've done some fairy core themed one and some fantasy themed ones, and also an ocean themed one. I can look into making some more fantasy specific ones because I really love fantasy, so I will consider doing that, yeah. The Meadowfields one asks, hi, I have 2 questions. The first is, what are your PC specs since your game handles the shaders and everything so well? The second is, would you ever showcase some of your older worlds and talk about them? I love everything you made so far, but I'd love to see the progression of storytelling and building. Okay, so for my PC specs, I will put up a screenshot of my PC info, so you can go pause and look at that if you're curious. It's a custom-built PC, so I can't give you an easy link to everything, but in terms of my old worlds, I don't really have a lot of my old worlds anymore. I've kind of lost most of my old worlds, which is pretty sad. Makes me very sad. But I do have one world that I play on currently by myself. I don't record it, and it's kind of like my personal world that I play on my free time. And I've had it for, I think, probably a year now, and it's my like all-time favorite world. I love it more than any other world I've ever had, and I would genuinely die if I lost it. So maybe I'll show you guys that, because that's all I really have to show at this point. I could probably dig around my storage to see if I can find some older worlds, but I do have some that are a bit older, but yeah, I mean, I'll look into see what I have, and maybe I can make some world tour videos for you guys. Roji Mill 5940 asks, what's your favorite mythological creature? Honestly, I don't know. Gosh, I need to learn about more mythological creatures, because as I like learn more about that kind of stuff, it makes me realize how many of them I just never knew about. Maybe I'll say one of my favorites is, this is just kind of like my current answer because I have to do more research, but a simple mythological creature that I like is the Tomte, which I guess you would call that a mythological creature. It's nothing like too grand, but they're basically like little spirits that you can, if you're on their good side, they'll help you out. If you are on their bad side, they'll cause mischief, and I just think they're kind of cute. And it's kind of always been a thing for my family to have tomtes in the house. We had one for a long time, like sitting in the closet to protect our house. So yeah, I guess it's also a bit because I'm very familiar with that. But I would definitely choose a more cool mythological creature once I do a little bit more research. Wildlink42 asks, odd question I'm sure, but are there any mod packs you've tried out in the past, not made by yourself, you would recommend others to try? I have one to recommend if you're looking to have the worst time of your life. It's called RLcraft. I'm sure most of you know about it because it's a very popular mod pack, but if you have not played it before, you're in for a treat. I used to play RLcraft by myself and sometimes with a friend, and it's miserable, but somehow very fun. Like, it's a very enjoyable mod pack if you're prepared to suffer. It's like very entertaining, but very, 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 very frustrating and very difficult. It's so hard. I like it because it's such a challenge. Like when you're like used to playing Minecraft so much, you get kind of used to all the mechanics and nothing is that like dangerous anymore or scary, but dang, RLcraft is a nightmare. And I like the challenge. I like how it genuinely makes you scared of Minecraft again, and like you are going to lose all your stuff at any moment. It's crazy. So that's the one I can recommend, only honestly because I haven't played that many other mod packs, but I would still recommend RLcraft. Just beware that it's a difficult one. Boss Trash 8461 asks, would you ever host a Minecraft server? Modded or not, I'd love to try playing with everyone. Absolutely, I would really love to host a Minecraft server. I actually used to have one. That was a Fairycore Minecraft server. It's been down since I don't have a Discord server anymore. I'm not on Discord at the moment, and that's the main reason I'm not going to open a Minecraft server for the time being, is because I wouldn't have a way to like actively message everyone in case we have server issues or just like people want to share what they've built and stuff like that. You know, like you kind of need a Discord server to have a Minecraft server, if that makes sense, or else things are kind of just chaotic. But right now I'm just not on Discord. I'm taking an extended break. I don't know if I'll ever return, honestly. So for the time being, I don't know if I'll open a Minecraft server, but I really would like to. But there's a few technicalities that goes into that. Tobin asks, if you get to be any mythical creature for one day, what would you be? Oh gosh, here we go again with the mythical creatures. Let me think. Well, of course I want to be something like cool. Maybe... Okay, here's my answer. I would be one of Freya's cats. That's my answer. I would just like to be a cat. Gollum God 4445 asks, would you ever want to do a series with viewers / fans? Yes, I actually do have a few in mind for future series that are going to be a little bit more fan oriented and have kind of more of a like, viewer involvement. It's still gonna be single player just because I usually stick to single player series. That's how I usually play Minecraft, but it's going to have some more, community interaction. For like actual multiplayer series with fans, I'd look into it. Like if I were to do a Minecraft server, I could probably do like a series about it, and then we could have like some viewers join us, but I'll see. Dalaray Chart, so sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, 6730 asks, would you ever do a Minecraft from the Fog series on your channel? So I actually want to do a horror mod pack for Halloween this year, so I'm gonna see what people think is like the scariest mod pack and then try that one out. I've heard a lot about From the Fog. I never watched any playthroughs of it before, so I will consider trying that one out. It looks pretty scary, so maybe I will do From the Fog this Halloween. Isor or Isor asks, favorite cat breed? Colon 3. My favorite cat breed is the Norwegian forest cat because they're fluffy and beautiful, and also the Siberian forest cat because they're also very fluffy and beautiful. I really like ragdolls as well. They're very beautiful. I like Siamese and tabbies. I love gray tabby cats, and I really like black cats, calico cats. My cat is a calico. I know some of those are more like fur colors, but I love a lot of cats. I love all cats, even the uncooked rotisserie chicken cats. Mythical C asks, what kind of YouTube content do you like watching? I usually watch Minecraft content, and I guess I watch kind of like stuff that usually what I watch on YouTube is just stuff I can listen to in the background, so it's usually just any sort of long form content where people are talking about something. So mostly Minecraft, and then like sometimes just kind of stuff related to my interests like arts, Overwatch, Cyberpunk now here and there, because I don't want to get spoilers for the story, but oh god, when I'm done with that game I'm gonna be watching so many Cyberpunk YouTube videos. Holy. So yeah, just any long form content related to my personal interests, and Minecraft is my main. Okay, so my camera battery is dead and I don't have time to wait for it to recharge. So I'm gonna finish this on my phone. So excuse the weird quality. I hope it's okay. Let's get the last few questions done. So Kameul to BQ asks, what's your favorite candy? Lately, I've been really into a new candy that I recently tried called enchilocas, and they're a Mexican spicy sweet candy. They're so good. I love those. I just ordered some more because I can't resist, so I'm excited to eat those. I would show you guys some if I had some right now, but they're super good. And I also really like licorice. Surprisingly, I know. I also really like Snickers and just like chocolate in general, like any chocolate candy. I also like gummy candies. So yeah, Moss Hive Networks 117 asks, how many Minecraft skins have you had? This is an interesting question because I actually used to have Minecraft skins of my OCs. One of my earlier Minecraft skins that I can remember is, I remember like when I first made Neptune my OC, I used to have a Neptune skin. I used to have like some other skins of other characters, like a whole bunch of different OCs of mine because I would use them for like role plays and stuff. And I've always had skins with purple hair. So now I guess that's a reality and we're still sticking with the purple hair. But I've had a lot of skins. I'm not changing my skin anymore. I have my main skin that I made that you guys see in all my videos, but I definitely had a lot in the past. Always Spree asks, what is your favorite animal? So I think we all have like two answers for this question. It's either you like dogs or cats, and then you can answer like an extra animal that isn't a dog or cat, if that makes sense. So obviously I'm a cat person, so my favorite animal of all time is cats, and after that I really like octopuses and jellyfish and emperor penguins, and I really like guinea pigs and snakes and chickens. I just like a whole bunch of random animals. I really love octopuses though. They're probably like my all-time favorite animal after cats just because they're so cool. But I like a whole bunch of other animals. I just like random animals. I like hermit crabs too, and crabs. And a lot of sea creatures, I guess. Tarfel asks, hi Tarfel. I wonder, what language do you speak with your family? When I was a kid, when I was first born, we used to speak Swedish because I was living in Sweden. And then we switched to Russian. And now we speak English. Ever since we moved to the US, we switched to English because I had to learn it. And then we just kept with English, so now I don't remember how to speak Swedish or Russian, only like very basic Russian, and I wouldn't be able to hold up a conversation really. So yeah. And I think that's all the questions I have for today. Thank you all so much for asking those questions. They were all so fun to answer, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any thoughts, and of course now we're wrapping up the speed paint, so tell me what you think about the final result. I'm super excited to hear what you guys think, and yeah, I'm super happy with how it came out, so I'm excited to share that with you guys for the like thumbnail for the movie. And I'll post the artwork on my Instagram and on my website, so you can see that there. But yeah, this was a super fun video. I filmed it pretty late, so excuse me if I look a bit tired today. I just wanted to get the purple cozy lighting, but it looks so weird on my phone. Like what even is going on here? It looks better on the camera, but it's dead. Do you guys want to see my camera? This is what it looks like. This is what I've been talking into. This is the back. The stickers are upside down. I don't know why I'm showing this to you guys. What else should I show you guys? Look at this. I don't even know. Okay, anyways. I guess I can move around now since I'm on the phone. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Luvstar's Art Diary, and stay tuned for more. I'll try to film another one. Probably within a month or two, we'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day or your night or whatever time of day it is, or night, whatever time it is. And be sure to leave a like on the video if you liked it, and if you want to see more content in the future. I will see you all later. Bye!
Looking down from the heights that we have built all by ourselves, and there is fear of the unknown, but we cannot lose control. which way do we go is the question to ask. There are so many choices that it's hard not to look past. What is real and what is fake, and the risk we have to take.